So besides the easy comfort to get here, once you get to Portugal, it's pretty amazing, especially if you come from the United States. Safety's a big issue, and I think I read somewhere this is the third safest country in the world. I mean, it's ridiculous, but it is. You can walk around and don't feel it at all. But when you also come back to these smaller cities like Seixal here, prices are amazing. And that's not why we do it, but it's a huge bonus. We're able to, like, the dollar stretches so far, the euro stretches so far, because we're able to get, I mean, heck, a big glass of vinho verde for $1.50 at a place where we can sit and meet all the locals is the greatest thing, I think, for our travel. Not the pricing, but because of that, it evolves the rest of it. Tonight, we're going to go inside the Champions League. Game is on tonight. We're going to sit inside, watch it, and it's just going to be a fun atmosphere that you don't get in other places.
We always say there's three things that brought us back to Portugal. One is the food.
That's amazing.
Another, obviously, is the people. And the third would always be the weather.
Look, it's a reality. We speak English. You're going to be uncomfortable when you go to another country. But the uncomfortableness, you have to, like, embrace that and have fun with it. I mean, I got my hair cut here. Woman didn't speak a word of English, but it was fun, and I did it on purpose. I knew I needed a haircut. I knew I could have done it at home before we came here yesterday, but I did it on purpose because we like that.
It's all part of the experience.
Exactly. Otherwise, if you don't do it, if you just sit and live the way you live every day, life isn't interesting.
And it's short. So enjoy it while you can.
Well, yours might be. I hope mine's going to be a lot longer.
I mean, we've seen a lot, but I would say I personally like the beach towns. So for me, it would be obviously Seixal. We've loved Setúbal. We've loved Viramar. Obviously, you know, the bigger cities are great, water-oriented like Lisbon, but we prefer the smaller, more intimate settings. I know my husband loved Braga. That was his favorite.
Steve,
well, again, if you're going to travel to the United States, you do need to see Lisbon. You need to see Porto. But Braga should be on your list. That's the third biggest city here.
We love Gaia.
Yes. If you're going to go to Porto, stay on the Gaia side.
Definitely.
You'll know what I mean if you ever read a map. You'll see it's just across the river. It's just a better town. But Braga is got everything Portugal, all the best parts of Portugal without the bad parts. Number one, the hills. If you come here, it's hilly. It's not easy sometimes. Although Seixal here, pretty nice thing about this place too.
It checks every box.
We went to the little park here, the overlook, and even that was not even that hard to get up and down versus some of the streets you might have right across the river. But Portugal's just, what it is?
It's comfortable.
It's probably what America was back in the 50s and 60s. That's what it was. And that's what it is.